Hello guys, welcome to episode 3 of our holiday playthrough 2024 of Sherlock Holmes, The Devil's Daughter. I am TJ, and looks like we're nearing the end of the first case, Pray Tell. I want to give a bit of a recap, but the way the last episode ended, we're going to be jumping into it real quickly, so let me jump on this first, because you'll see what I'm talking about here. We're going to be at Epping Forest, and I'll tell you why we're here. Basically, it's the very beginning of the entire game where it started off at, so I'll show you what I mean. Like the way the game began, it started off in media res of Sherlock being chased by a gunman. And actually, oh, you know what? Since we're here, so let's make a few deductions first. So let's see something real quick. Clues. Right here. This is right here. Okay. Meeting. Hold on. The meeting basically. This is new. Hold on a second. George Hurst knew about the meeting between Lord Marsh and his companions that took place at Epping Forest. Hold on a second, real quick. So you know how, before I press on any further, let's go back to how this case all started, in which it started when a young boy, Tom, came to Sherlock's home and was inquiring about where his father George is at. So we followed some leads and clues when we went to their flat in the Whitechapel district, and sometime after trailing uh, George Hurst from a pub to Lord Marsh's house. So Lord Marsh's house is a high-ranking official within the government. And let's see here. Well, I'll talk about that in a moment. So let's go back. So here. So we were able to locate that this was Lord Marsh's house because Wiggins, one of Sherlock's younger friends and confidants, trailed George Hurst into this house. And then Sherlock and Watson came to their house, and we were introduced to Dr. Reuben Fisher, I believe his name is, and Lord Marsh. Now you're wondering what the painkillers right here is. So this is what Lord Marsh is taking. He looks really sick. Supposedly he's suffering from the flu, according to Dr. Fisher, but it seems to be more than that. So sometime after we had to go back to Lord Marsh's house again, or we had to have Sherlock sneak in while Watson distracted Lord Marsh and Dr. Fisher, and found some clues in Lord Marsh's office, some pictures, a letter. Basically, there's a list of participants in this, that we found in the safe. And then we also discovered something called a special education program for the lower classes. And we think, at least Sherlock thinks, that the special education program is something that George Hurst could be working with the Lord Marsh as well as the other lords as well too. Lord, I think, Harrington and somebody else. And this right here is a military badge that I believe belongs to George Hurst. It is discovered that he served in the military, the British military, and seems to be working with Lord Marsh in some capacity regarding this. And along the way, we also found a map of Epping Forest where George Hurst's cellar could be located. We also found a map where exactly Lord Marsh's invitation is. But this is the big one right here. So while Sherlock was sneaking around in Lord Marsh's manor, Dr. Watson was distracting and talking to Lord Marsh, and noticed that Lord Marsh coughed on a handkerchief that was filled with blood. So Dr. Watson swiped the handkerchief and analyzed it back home in Sherlock's home and discovered that he is suffering from tuberculosis. Now, as you guys are aware, or if you guys don't know, just in case, like tuberculosis was a serious disease dating all the way back to like when it was first discovered, and there was no actual vaccine that took care of this until like I think the early 1930s or 40s or so. Tuberculosis is not as serious as it was back then, but you know when you're born, uh, you'll get the usual vaccines, and a vaccine for TB is one of them. I think another game. Oh, it was Red Dead Redemption 2. That also was a plot device as well. When the main character, I forgot what his name is, was slowly dying from tuberculosis because of a character that he ran into early in that game. But either way, Lord suffering from tuberculosis thanks to Dr. Fisher. I think Dr. Fisher discovered his diagnosis, and I don't know if Lord Marsh is doing something to make amends that has something to do with the special education program. I think the special education program is like an actual hunting program of some sort. Because there was another list. Let me see if I can find it here. There was another list, right? The Pauper's letter. I don't know if I have it here. Here, this list right here. So this list right here was discovered in George Hurst's, basically the area where we were trying to find George Hurst's rifle. And if you notice right here, so look at John Strobridge, the very last name, on October 17th. The next page, if you look at the fourth and fifth name, Patrick Tanner from October 3rd and Reginald Staple from October 31st, and also Thomas Kelly on October 10th and William Thatcher on October 24th. If you notice the group that they belong in, they all belong to Group S. And what these dates signify, we're not sure, although I may have an idea what those dates represent based on uh, the Marsh's political letter, the Pauper's letter right here with the special education program. Letters between Lord Marsh, Lord Collins, and Lord Harrington, and also this invitation meeting right here. This November 7th is the actual date in the game as of this moment, and some sort of historical significance regarding Grenston's Oak that could signify what's actually going on and what's going to happen. Let's see if there's anything else that is significant right here. Wolfjack, just Swiss press. A wolfjack is half wolf and half jackrabbit. It was used. Okay. The Lovett Scouts formerly became the British Army's first marksman unit, and I think George Hurst was a part of that unit because there was a rifle that we couldn't find, and we think George may have it, and he's using it under some pretense that's related to the special education program. So think of the movie Die Hard. If you know the plot to Die Hard, I think that's what the special education program is. Oh, there are no clues. That's kind of creepy. So let's see what this one is. So we got to go to Epping Forest. George Marsh and his companions entered the forest that was indicated on George Hurst's map to hold a meeting. And so you're gonna see in the next segment what I encountered as we ended the last episode right here.
A map of London and its surroundings.
So let's go to Epping Forest and you'll see what I mean. It starts off really quickly, so you'll recognize this scene basically from the very first moment the game started. It's kind of funny too.
Run, little rabbit, run! Find him! You won't get far! Let's see how long you can stay alive. You scampering little rat!
Run into some thorny bushes.
Run, little rabbit! Run!
Shit.
I saw something.
I'm not gonna lie, that meter up top's kind of oh crap! Bear trap. Now I
Is
got a
that
freaking
your
limp.
blood in the
Great.
snow?
Seems to be getting closer and closer every doctor. A shady path. Nope. Freaking rare bushes. Oh, good. Hiding. No.
Where is he?
He was poor. This man was killed recently. The body is still warm.
Find him, boys! Find him! You scampering little rat!
You guys see what I mean when I mention how the special education program is similar to that movie Hard Target, where they're hunting the poor. That body that Sherlock passed by just further proves that point. God, I can keep getting closer pretty quick. Oh, I died? Oh, I thought that was the correct way. I guess we could try that again. A bear trap? Seriously? With him this close? God. Keep going.
Today!
do this one.
Where have you gone? I like to call this the swamp of despair!
Drown, seriously.
I like to call this the swamp of despair! You won't get far! You scampering little rat! You won't get far! Don't worry, no one's going to find your body. Here you are. Ah! You scampering little rat!
Oh, get me out of this damn swamp.
I'm following your tracks! You won't get far!
He was killed by a shot to the forehead.
Lord Harrington?
My God, it's Lord Harrington's body. My health is deteriorating. I need to dress my wound.
Guess I'm clear out of sight from now.
I can hide here. The Quartermain Club. This must be Lord Marsh's cabin. This will help to dress my wound.
Bandage.
Someone's coming, I better hide.
Breathe, Lord Marsh. It's almost over.
George?
Who are you?
George Hurst from the 1st Lovett Scouts. here to deliver justice.
An old soldier. How ironic. Did we refuse you on our special education program?
It's true, I was refused. An old wounded soldier is useless to you, but he can still be dangerous.
We hunted a lot in these woods, but I didn't expect to become the prey. I have lived a grand life without any limits set by others. I will die a happy man, so you won't see me begging, you festering wretch.
Prepare to meet your maker.
For the way he was rejected. Marsh hunts down people. Marsh hunts down people from the special education program. First one wishes to avenge the victims. Should I choose? I mean, Lord Marsh is hunting people down with that special education program, and I guessed that correctly. It basically is like Hard Target, where they hunt down homeless or poor people, to say the least. And I'm guessing the victims are members of the military, servicemen that really didn't get anything out of it, hence that one letter where they were used for what they were used for in the military, just forgotten. Even allow him to put Lord Marsh in jail, where he will eventually die from his tuberculosis. Yeah, with that.
George, lower your rifle, please, for Tom's sake.
Holmes! My, an almost worthy opponent.
Tom? My Tom? If you've endangered my lad in any way, you will pay dearly.
I assure you that Tom is safe in London with a well-trusted friend. And now it's time to end this.
By all means.
George, listen to me. If you're seeking an apt punishment and vengeance, killing Marsh will give him exactly what he wants. He would die knowing that he had fulfilled his life through his absolute control of it. But if you allow Marsh to live and be arrested, he will suffer a punishment far greater than you or I could deliver. His ball and chain will be the debilitating tuberculosis. It will drag him painfully and slowly to his demise behind bars.
You're mad! You're both mad!
Let's go and find Tom.
Not just yet. See, Lord Marsh, you will die here, although not by the gun. You'll die slowly.
Don't do this, George.
Detective, take a look here.
This is how you became sick, Lord Marsh.
Good Lord.
The beheading of your victims who were suffering from tuberculosis was what infected you. Poetic justice.
Holmes, you cannot fully understand why we helped so many and sacrificed a few. But don't let me die like this. Just kill me now.
Mr. Hurst, you've already served brutal justice to Lord Harrington and I hope Lord Collins and Dr. Fisher. Taking that into consideration, you may as well kill Lord Marsh and end the Quartermain Club completely. No loose ends.
Oh, nice. Found 18 for 18 clues. Let me derail it quick. Let's see what happens if I shot him, because I wanted to shoot him. Let's see. It's a clue, the ending, multiple endings. And I'm not going to shoot George Hurst, that's for sure. It just doesn't feel right to take out someone's father.
George, lower your rifle, please, for Tom's sake.
Holmes! My, an almost worthy opponent.
Tom? My Tom? If you've endangered my lad in any way, you will pay dearly.
I assure you that Tom is safe in London with a well-trusted friend. And now it's time to end this.
By all means.
George, listen to me. If you're seeking an apt punishment and vengeance, killing Marsh will give him exactly what he wants. He would die knowing that he had fulfilled his life through his absolute control of it. But if you allow Marsh to live and be arrested, he will suffer a punishment far greater than you or I could deliver. His ball and chain will be the debilitating tuberculosis. It will drag him painfully and slowly to his demise behind bars.
You're mad. You're both mad.
Let's go and find Tom.
Not just yet. See, Lord Marsh, you will die here, although not by the gun. You'll die slowly.
Don't do this, George.
Detective, take a look here.
This is how you became sick, Lord Marsh. The beheading of your victims who were suffering from tuberculosis was what infected you. Poetic justice.
Holmes, you cannot fully understand why we helped so many and sacrificed a few. But don't let me die like this. Just kill me now.
I understand your view, Mr. Hurst. I really do, but I couldn't allow you to continue.
Story's finished. Alright, on to case 2. That's it? What is that? No resolution with George and Tom reuniting?
Yes! Well done, Watson!
Okay.
Holmes, you're playing bowls? Indoors?
Not just any old bowls, Watson. Lawn bowling.
Seriously? With your injury? no.
the
Mrs.
hell?
Hudson is going to murder you.
Well, that's it for now. Time to go. Would you care to join me?
You're incorrigible. And where are we going, Holmes?
I'm participating in the final stage of the annual tournament held by the London Archaeological Institute's bowling club. It's an official invitation. I'll just need to dress suitably and then we can leave.
Alright, let me dress up nicely. Yeah, let me take off the hat. Is that the deerstalker hat? Oh, that is the deerstalker hat. Okay. Keep that in mind.
My analysis table. It's useful for my work. Who chased his own tail again? I should walk with you more often.
Holmes, are you really sure you want to wear that?
This? Everyone dresses like this at the club.
That should be a sight worth seeing. I only hope our charming neighbor won't spot you like that. Shouldn't we hurry to the bowling club?
She took she took over Watson's room. Okay.
What can I do for you, Mr. Holmes? What can I do for you, Mr. Holmes?
That woman's sound is now open everywhere. You believe that someone within your care is out of their mind? Are you wary of caring for your incapacitated family members? Or perhaps you are yourself insanely membrane? We have the solution. It is Bedlam Asylum. With our up-to-date treatment techniques, we guarantee that you or any of your kin will find peace quite soon and most definitely. We boast a current success rate of 93.3%. Contact Dr. Herbert West with any questions or concerns. Okay. Let's see if there's anything else around here. It's chilling on the wagon in Scotland Yard. Okay. This wasn't open. I spy with my little eye. Oh, Lord. Okay. Anything else? That's anything. Okay.
Dancing elephant. Strange, but it somehow makes me think of Mycroft. Dancing elephant. Strange, but it somehow makes me think of Mycroft.
Hold on, Russell. Follow your opponent's facial expressions to understand their moves. Fish restraint little. Let's see. I don't get this. What the hell? some horse shit. I don't understand this. I'm gonna try once more. I got time. Pretty good enough. Like, I have to hold the restraint trigger when I feel the vibration on the controller. Now I got it. Okay, I get it now. Perfect. Let me look around Baker Street. Oh! Sorry. Let me look around Baker Street a bit more. I'm probably shooting practice.
Scotland Yard. I hope I won't need them. I've already exceeded my imbecile quota for the day.
Can I fight? else. Wait, twins? Just realized that.
Dysentery. Watson was kind enough to give me an incredibly tedious lecture on the subject.
It's supposed to be a puppet show or something. Issues of some sort. Alright, let's go to the club. Here we go.
Mr. Holmes, you played very well yesterday. I'm obliged to you, Sir Charles. I play many outdoor sports. That's the key to my success. My friend Dr. Watson has decided to join me.
Really? Mr. Holmes, would you like to see the first prize? A rare stone Mayan quiche calendar.
Mayan quiche?
Indeed. Their legendary king, Tekun Uman, has his statue just behind you. Although this one is a cast metal copy.
That? Oh.
Well, since only members may enter the clubhouse, we have exhibited the calendar outside. Please, explore.
Good luck, Holmes.
This is a really nice area. Let's look around first.
This statue is made of metal.
I'd like to win the Mayan calendar. It's a beautiful work of art.
I should have wore the hat. Damn it. This will be different.
Mr. Holmes, I'm glad you are my opponent for the final. People call me Arthur the Invincible. So I wish you good luck.
This'll keep Watson happy.
Ah, Mr. Holmes, are you ready to begin the final game?
I still need some time.
Good luck, Holmes.
We gotta get
I
there so
lost in the
quick.
quarterfinals, but the green was wet.
It's a great final. Did you see the first prize?
The first prize, the Mayan quiche calendar.
Calendar. It's a big deal back in 2012. So People were just as freaked out as the Y2K bug.
What a beautiful day for November.
Somewhere to concentrate. That's pretty cool. Tai Chi.
Arthur is in the final with you know who? Mr. Sherlock Holmes. How exciting!
You can watch up here. That's pretty cool.
Only club members have access.
I thought I was a club member too. Okay. Alright, let's play. Let's see how onboarding works here.
So, are you ready now? Yes. Let's start the finals.
Beat your opponent by landing bowls as close as possible to the white marker bowl. Where's that at? Oh, perfect. Okay. Oh crap, that's a little too far off. Oh, that's close. It's much closer. Nice. Beat that Libra. I'm gonna hit my ball. As close as mine. That might be a bit too strong. Beautiful. Kind of sell this game. That's pretty not as close as mine, but okay. Might be a bit too strong. Oh, nice. A little too far, but that's still good. Good luck trying to beat that, Arthur. Still too far, you want to hit your own. Yay. This might be a bit farther. Sick. Oh, here we go. Let's see how this works. A little farther. Okay. Not that close. That might be a little bit closer. Okay. Oh shit. Yeah. Damn. It's the closest one of all of them. Oh damn, that's a better shot. He's closer than mine. That's the closest one. Okay. Okay, I see you. I see you. It's a bit too strong. Shit. Oh, he beat me in this round. Okay. One more round. What the heck kind of toss is that? Shit, that's barely inside the box. Barely inside the food box. Okay. It's the closest one. It's farther than mine. That one's close. Still far. Look inside the box. A little closer. Yeah, buddy. Look at this nice leaf passing by. Don't you dare hit mine. Just made it closer to me. Good. Beat that, Arthur. Get out of here. Get out of here. You lost. Come on,
Congratulations on your game, Mr. Holmes. Exceptional. The awards ceremony will be tomorrow morning. See you then to receive your prize of the calendar. I trust you will be there as well, Dr. Watson?
Unfortunately, I'll be unable to attend tomorrow. Duty calls.
Ah, what a pity.
Let's go home. Let's go home.
See you tomorrow, Mr. Holmes. My congratulations, Mr. Holmes.
This'll keep Watson happy.
Those little sandwiches are delicious.
I was knocked out of the semi-finals. I couldn't believe it.
The first prize, the Mayan Quiche calendar. The statue of Takunu Man.
Fine. 7 up here. Let's go home.
Oh, Daddy!
Hello, Mr. Bouvier.
Hello, Mr. Holmes.
Well, Caitlin?
Your costume!
Oh, don't you like it?
Oh, I do!
Caitlin, come on. Show some respect for your father.
This is a prisoner. How do you read that off of the bracelet? There's your shot, Holmes. Really? Still not married. The love token that she wears alludes to her connection with the criminal world. She suffered a difficult past. Her scars indicate that she survived a suicide attempt. Judging by her jewelry, she is interested in occult science. It's a trip. At least we got to know more about this.
You know, Father, Miss Alice was telling me all about her travels. She has already toured the world with her own father.
Your daughter is exquisite.
And just to think that she was aboard the Orient Express when it was attacked. What a dream.
Indeed.
She's so creative and imaginative. And that reminds me, would you allow Caitlin to visit me so that she can practice playing the piano?
It's very kind of you, but I decided that Caitlin should stop playing the piano.
Oh, Father, why did you say that?
Caitlin, we are neighbours. We'll meet again. Until then, I shall leave you with this book.
Thank you, Miss Alice.
Next day. I'm wearing my formal suit. I can't y'all with that. Let's take a look, see about the Mayan calendar. Mayan Empire centered in the tropical lowlands. The region nowadays known as Guatemala had reached the peak of its power and influence around the 6th century. The Maya excelled at agriculture, pottery, hieroglyphic writing, calendar creation, and mathematics, leaving behind them an astonishing record of architecture and symbolic art. The principal nation of pre-conquest Guatemala was the Quiches, also known as the Maya Quiches. The name of this people means many trees, taken from the forested highlands which they inhabited. Teclunuman was the last ruler, and the Quiches king who fought with his army against the Spanish conquerors in the battle with Pinal, where his chest was fatally pierced by the sword of Don Pedro de Alvarado. According to the legend, even in death, Teclunuman continued to protect his people.
Here it is.
What's this? That's kind of creepy. Sherlock Holmes, it's Dr. Reuben Fisher. Do you remember me? Oh yeah, of course. Freaking Lord Marsh's doctor. Well, you are a sorry excuse for a detective. You failed to understand why any of it was done. We chose the lesser evil for a greater, brighter future. We needed to sacrifice the few to help the majority. You'll remember these words one day. Sincerely, Dr. Reuben Fisher. My response, well, Sherlock's response, probably the same as mine. 2 big, fat middle fingers to your ass. STF, Reuben Fisher. You know what he was doing.
Who chased his own tail again? My analysis table. It's useful for my work. A map of London and its...
What can I do for you, Mr. Holmes?
Alright, back to the club to accept my reward.
The statue did it. It killed Zacharias.
Calm yourself now, Sir Charles. You've had a shock. Let the police do their duty.
What can a mere inspector like you do about it? You don't know anything.
A mere inspector? Phew. And now here comes Mr. Holmes.
Lestrade, are you here to receive a prize as well?
Very amusing, Holmes. You can go home. The ceremony's been cancelled. We've got a murder scene here.
Really? And to think I only came here for my prize.
I know, Holmes. I saw your name on the list of finalists. So go away.
You're not going to congratulate me?
What? Do you really think I'm that naive? You turning up out of the blue and then bam, a murder? There's a surprise.
Oh, you're making a spectacle of yourself, Lestrade. Let's just pretend that I'm a simple consultant, your humble assistant.
Oh, all right then. A club member, Mr. Zacharias Greystoke, was killed at around 4 in the morning. There. Now, don't mess around.
I promise that I won't, Inspector. What do you make of the facts?
It's quite clear. The murderer intended to steal the Mayan calendar. He was caught by Zacharias Greystoke. He then took up the first weapon that came to hand, the statue's spear, and killed Greystoke. Then he fled, just as Sir Charles was coming out of the club. Unfortunately, we've been unable to find any trail beyond the club's wall. It's as if the murderer vanished into thin air. Well, take a look for yourself.
Did you search the clubhouse?
What for? The murder took place outside. You're still here?
Can I help you, Mr. Holmes?
What did the police say? Do you know anything?
The statue of Takunu Man. The iron mounting rod is broken. The surface is damaged.
Is it dragged?
Traces of metal on stone. Traces of metal on stone. It looks like the statue broke away from its pedestal. Traces of metal on stone. A piece of the statue's mounting rod. Pieces from the pedestal. And what about the statue?
No idea yet. I imagine a thief must have taken it somehow.
Right, so they were thieves, and they were very well equipped?
Yes, must have been. Then there's also Sir Charles's version, but...
Please, go on.
He said this morning that he was alone at his desk when he heard a shout. He went outside and saw Greystoke lying on the ground and... Believe it or not, he said that there was no one else on the green that night but the statue itself running away.
You mean that the statue might have killed the victim? Interesting.
Absurd, more like. Besides, it was dark and foggy.
So, somewhat like your version, then.
You're still here?
Can I help you, Mr. Holmes?
Scratches on the stone. A broken branch. Somebody jumped into the tree and then over the wall.
At your service, Mr. Holmes.
A broken branch. Somebody jumped into the tree and then over the wall. Sir Charles, are you able to tell me in detail what happened?
Ah, Mr. Holmes. Well, to prepare for the awards ceremony, I decided to spend the night here at the club. I was sitting alone at my desk when I suddenly heard a loud, metallic sound and a terrible shout. I hurried outside and I found the body of Zacharias. And I swear it, I saw the statue of Tekun Uman running away.
You saw the statue running?
It was dark, but yes, I'm sure of it. It was running, and it was making the most horrible metal sound as it did so. And can't you see, the pedestal is now empty.
He's a socially active dude. Listen to him. Alright, what the hell?
Did you know the victim?
Yes, of course. It was Zacharias Greystoke. He was a club member and an excellent bowler.
But why was he here so early in the morning?
Oh, I don't know.
Sir Charles, where did the Mayan calendar come from?
It was donated anonymously. We received it shortly before the tournament, with a letter asking that it be awarded to the winner.
Is the calendar valuable?
Not really. It has historical value, of course, but to be truthful with you, Mr. Holmes, it isn't worth very much.
May I go in the clubhouse?
It's members only. I cannot authorize anyone unless that person has a written warrant from the police.
Ah, ooh. Let me check the body here.
The Great Tournament of the London Archaeological Institute's Bowling Club. The Great... What a spectacular season.
Oh, damn.
This spear came from the statue on the pedestal.
He's still in there.
Money was left inside the wallet.
Pocket watch?
The case is scratched and dented. Tissot watch, Swiss, 1855. This watch is valuable and old. It's been through a great deal. Zacharias' folder with some documents. These drawings represent the Mayan symbols. Dry leaves. They make a noise. Zacharias probably walked across them. All valuables were left on the victim. The strike was powerful and well aimed. If I believed Lestrade, this Mayan calendar was the reason behind the murder.
Can I help you, Mr. Holmes?
Sounds like a bitch right here. Shit, see that?
No, it wasn't like that.
I don't know if that's what happened. He said he saw it.
No, it wasn't like that.
That has to be the first sequence.
It looks as if Zacharias was killed the moment he approached the calendar, and killed by the spear from Tikkun Uman's statue that jumped from its stand and escaped over the wall.
At your service, Mr. Holmes.
Only club members have access.
Gotta get a damn warrant. I should be a club member anyways. I mean, how else would Sherlock attend this tournament?
At your service, Mr. Holmes.
A murder at my club. What a disaster for our reputation.
Well, Holmes, your conclusions as my consultant?
My conclusions are approximate to Sir Charles's testimony.
Oh dear, you think the statue did it?
Everything points to the fact that the spear was thrown from the pedestal, and Mr. Greystoke appeared not to notice the killer.
Indeed. The journalists will be ecstatic about your version.
I would like to examine the victim and take a look at his belongings.
Oh, you've amused me at least, Mr. Holmes. Very well. I'll grant you authorization for the examination at Scotland Yard, but nothing more. You're still here?
Okay, Press the time. Let's go to one more place and see. Okay, we're gonna end the episode over here. We're now stumbled upon a murder. Looks like someone attempted. Looks like Zechariah Greystoke attempted to steal the Mayan calendar, but was murdered by a Mayan statue that seemed to have come alive and run off. So, looks like we got our hands full with the murder case here. A bit of a change of scenery following the previous case. So I'll see you guys in episode 3. No, this is episode 3. Episode 4. And see if we could solve this case in the next episode. If not, the next episode after that, depending on how long this case goes. Alright guys, thanks for tuning in. I'll see you then.